Hey folks, Red Labor here. I want to say in my 44 years of living, and I was born in 1969, every president that presided and lived on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, absolutely, they blew. They all suck. Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush 1, Clinton, Bush 2, and Obama. They all suck. I'm already against the next president, the one after that, and the one after that, and so forth and so on. Why? Well, the answer is very simple. What I have to say, basically, is that our elected officials in Washington, D.C., from the President to the Senate to the House, are all united in their bipartisan stupidity over the imminent bombing of Syria. I know I talked about this a few days ago, and it just needs to be reiterated. I'm not anti-American. I am not against troops either. But going into Syria is a foreign policy blunder just waiting to happen. It is so obvious it's waiting to happen. This is a freaking civil war. We don't have any business getting involved with this civil war. I just am amazed. It's like, we don't know what we're going to do this, but we must go and bomb Syria. No, we don't. For the very few people in Washington that oppose the war, I don't care whether you're a Democrat or a Republican that's elected. If you oppose war and you don't have a problem with you because the war is stupidity just waiting to happen. And I emphasize that. But here's the big question to even those that want to beat the drums for war. Can we really afford it? I mean, we're in Afghanistan. We're still in Iraq. And really, that in itself, I mean, we're really spread out pretty damn thin. But even if you support this, think about it for a moment. And I tell people this, just going into Iran, same damn thing. It's too expensive. This war in Syria, if we go and enter this war, it could bring financial collapse to the United States. Do we really want to see financial collapse to the United States? I sure as hell don't. I mean, after all, I'm an American. But here's what really boggles my mind at the end of the day. I hear the Washington consensus. We got to go do something about Social Security before it goes bankrupt. We can't afford to fund the public schools anymore, and we're going to have to cut back. Oh, these state workers and these federal workers, they're asking too much. They need to go and give up their pensions, give up their medical coverage, and just be mistreated, or, well, in my case, I think that they're being mistreated, especially what's going on in these state governments. But, so we don't have the money to do these things. We don't have the money to go and build roads. We don't have the money to go and build bridges, modernize our infrastructure. We don't have money for the post office. We don't have money for every conceivable, parks. We don't have money for, health care. Well, we got to go and do something about this Medicare. And we got to do something about the Medicaid thing. Oh, we don't have any money for this. But when it comes to going around and just ready to fight and ready to go into another country or to give away corporate welfare, guess what? Washington, D.C. got money. They got lots and lots of money, and they're willing to go and fork it out. They're willing to fork it out to pay corporations, give pieces of shit corporations like insurance companies and these banks. They're ready to give them money. They're ready to when it comes to when the rich corporate sector asks for money, the government's there. Oh, we'll be sure to help you out. But the American poor, middle class people, you got to tighten up your belt. You got to tighten up your belt. You just gonna have to just lump it. Oh, there's a crisis in the Middle East, or there's a crisis. Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. So there's some factions fighting over there in this country or that country in the Middle East. Oh, okay. It may cost close to $1 trillion, but we gotta go and send military over there and bomb, and then go and rebuild or what have you. Folks, call your representative, call your senator, tell them, hell no. And if they want to go to war anyway, you got the November 26, 2014 option. Send every motherfucker, Democrat and Republican alike, that voted for this war. Tell them to fuck off, pack up, go back to your district. Go back to your state capital. You don't need to be in Washington, D.C. anymore. And I don't care what political party you belong to. You vote for war, you need to be out of here. You need to be defeated in the election. I personally urge people to go and vote for a third party. In my particular case, it would be the Green Party. It's the closest thing. But or if you're conservative and you don't like war, you got the Libertarian Party. Someone like myself on the left got the Green Party. You can vote for those options. Or if you're so attached and so sentimental on preserving the two-party system, you can always go to primaries and find an anti-war candidate from your party that's challenging, if that's such a scenario takes place, and vote that bastard out. But whatever floats your boat, do what you got to do and make those politicians accountable. Give them the fuck you that they need. Alright, folks, this is Red Labor. Feel free to comment. Your good comments, your bad comments, your indifferent comments. And if you're a complete bastard and you want to be an asshole on either side of the political persuasion, because I managed to piss off everybody from across the political spectrum, I'll talk back to you. Anyway, have a great weekend, and feel free to drop by and talk to Red Labor again.